Hi, this is Eugenia here from Mindfulness, a place where we unlock your limits to create a life, body and health you desire. And today I wanted to answer a question that I got asked from a team member in my closed Facebook group. And just in case you want to join it, it's called Eat, Love, Live Support Network. The question was how to get rid of poor body image. And we all have that, right? Where we're standing in front of a mirror and feel like, I don't like myself today. I feel like I'm not looking good as I do at times. And today I really don't like how my butt looks like. Today I don't like how my boobs look like, or something like that. This is not what we're talking about. What I talk about is when body image really affects the quality of our life. When we are at the beach, have maybe our children there or our friends, and all we can think about is what are other people going to think about how I look. When we are sitting at the beach and all we think about is our fat rolls. So we are not really present with the people around us. We are not present with the experience that we have in front of us. Or when we stop socializing, when we start hiding ourselves because we don't feel comfortable in our body, or we are not going out to eat food that we love, when we stop actually going to maybe a restaurant with our friends because we feel judged based on what we eat, or we are scared of being judged by friends depending on what choices we're going to make. The foods that we are going to eat. So we really talk about when it affects our quality of life, and then when we stop doing things that we really enjoy. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about 3 things today. And first of all, it starts with, I don't want to talk about getting rid of body image. I'd like to talk about working on our body image, because we probably will never be able to get rid of it. We all have moments, and it is okay to have those moments when we stand in front of a mirror and maybe don't like something. It is okay. I think if we are focusing on, I shouldn't be thinking this, I really need to get rid of this, I need to get rid of this negative self-talk completely, that's where we are actually feeding that negative self-talk, right? Because we are doing that. So we are thinking negatively about the negative self-talk. Do you hear the difference? And that will make it hard. So we are talking this, we're using the word should. I should stop talking like this. I should be doing this. I should be going to yoga classes. Should, right? And that's where the problem starts. It makes it hard. So watch your self-talk. Listen to the words that you are telling yourself, yeah. And also know that when it comes to body image, there is a difference between loving everything that you have or accepting where you are, yeah. Maybe we will never be able to love everything we have about ourselves, and it is okay. But accepting and respecting yourself, that's a different story. When you accept yourself where you are, there is a reason why you are where you are today. You're coming from a place of compassion. You're coming from a place of curiosity. What has led me to be where I am today? Maybe I had a certain journey. Maybe there was something I had to learn to love myself, to learn to respect myself, to take care of myself, even in moments when I feel lots of pain, even in moments when I don't have time for going to a yoga class, when I don't have time to cook, but I've learned that I have the time. I just need to prioritize it. And that is the difference. It always comes to prioritizing ourselves. So to negative self-talk, yeah, so the expectation that you set on yourself, instead of expecting that you will love yourself one day, maybe go with the feeling, go with the thought, I'm going to respect myself and I'm going to accept where I am today and what has led me to where I am today, and how can I go from here. A place of compassion, the place of curiosity. So being curious, where you are today, and remind yourself that every time when the negative self-talk comes up, remind yourself what you're good at. So that's where we're thinking about the gratitude. Remind yourself what you're good at. Remind yourself how you contribute to this world, how you contribute to other people's life. Maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your children, maybe it's your parents, your partner, your colleagues. So the focus from yourself, focus from your own body to something else, to external, and also thinking about something that you are grateful for. That you are something that you're positive about, because that way we stop focusing so much and almost obsessing over our body. We turn it into, how can I create more value to other people? How can I create more value to my own life, rather than keep focusing on how my body looks, how my butt looks, or how my face looks, or whatever that is for you. So change the focus from yourself to someone else, and how you can add value and value to other people and yourself. That's number one, negative self-talk. Number two, changing the focus from your own body to how you can add more value. Number three is add purpose and passion to your life. Because what I quite like to say is, you don't have a body problem, you don't have a food problem, you do have a life problem. We usually start focusing on our own selves when we don't have passion in our life, when we don't follow our hobbies, when we don't have hobbies, when we sit at home, we go to work, do our job, come home, sit down on the couch, watch TV, and repeat the whole thing next day again. Well, what are you going to focus on? Your brain will find something, and that will be probably something about yourself. So create more passion, more purpose in your life. Well, what is it missing in your life? What is it what you would like to have more of that you currently don't have? And in most cases, when we have poor body image issues, what we actually want is, we want love. We believe that we will, once we have that body that we love, that we will find love then, that we will find that connection then, that we will find relationships that are meaningful and deep. And once we love ourselves, we will be able to respect ourselves and accept ourselves. No, it will start here. It starts with love, with compassion. It starts with the relationships, with passion, with purpose, with hobbies, and the rest will follow. Okay? So you don't have a body and food problem, you have a life problem. There is something that is missing in your life that you need to integrate more. Add purpose and passion to your life. That was number 3. Number 4 is decide what you want in your life rather than should do. What is it what you want more but you're not doing? And usually the negative self-talk comes in when we don't eat healthy foods, when we don't move our body in a way that is actually fun, rather than going to the gym and exercising and hating every minute of that exercise. We usually start feeling negatively about ourselves when we stop wearing clothes that we love, or when we stop doing things that we love. It's when we, as I said, sit at home, are bored, feel like I really would love to go tramping and spending more time with my family, but I'm not doing it. That's where you start feeling negatively and bad about yourself. So start with doing it. Start with adding what you actually want in your life. What is that? Do you need to speak up maybe? Do you feel like you are not being yourself? Are you living a life based on what your parents expect from you? Are you living a life based on what your partner, your husband is expecting from you, or even your wife? If you are not being true to yourself, you are not going to feel good within yourself. You're going to be feeling negatively. So you will feed that by eating foods to make you feel better. Yeah, rather than making yourself feel good by doing things that you love, by doing things that you feel like you want to do. Think about a day when you feel like, oh God, I'm getting fat here. And think back about the last few days. How have you been eating? How have you been moving? Have you been moving at all? That is usually when that negative self-talk, negative body image starts creeping in. When we were not doing things we actually wanted to do. So ask yourself, what is it what you want to do but are not doing? What is that inner voice telling you but you're ignoring it? You know that. Is it to go for a walk? Is it to go and have more wholesome foods in your life? Is it spending more time with your friends? Or is it taking care of yourself and going to those yoga classes, going to those meditation classes, or going tramping with your friends? What is it what you want to do but are not doing? Sit down, write down, take that piece of paper and write it down. What is it what your inner voice is telling you? What is missing there? And come from a place of compassion and love, self-respect, self-love, okay? What is what's missing in your life and you want to have more of? I hope that helps you to work on your body image. Not getting rid of that poor body image, but working on it. Yeah, we talked about changing the negative self-talk. Changing negative self-talk, number one. Number two is change the focus from yourself on how you can add value to other people. Number three is add purpose and passion to your life. Hobbies, love, connection, respect. Do things that you love doing. And number four is, what is it what you haven't been doing what you want to do? So what is it what you want to do in your life but haven't been doing? I hope that that video helps you, and leave a comment underneath, like the video, share it with your friends. You never know who needs to hear that message today. You really don't know. So like the video, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Message me if you would like to share with me your stories. Eugenia@mindfulness.nz. Otherwise, find me on Facebook, Mindfulness, Nutrition and Mindfulness Coaching, and I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to hear from you. So let's talk soon. That's Eugenia from Mindfulness, a place where we unlock your limits to create a life, body, and health you desire. Bye!